Hello folks, John Goldstein here, going to give you a quick update on where we are right now on the Gypsy build. Last time you saw this, it had all that rotted steel. That had to go. So we came in, we cut it out. Here's the one-to-one piece of mock-up that we put in here to line up where all the studs needed to be, giving clearances for all of the things that still needed access, trying to make sure we had this perfect radius so everything lines up, so when we put the front back on, there's nothing that's sticking out. We removed this side to make sure that there wasn't anything else on this side that was of damage, so when we made that template, we knew where to stop. Last time you saw it had the wood platform, all those old tanks. We had to take those out so that way we get true dimensions on what kind of space we have and figure out exactly how that's going to work with the floor plan. So the last time you saw this, we had all these panels on there. We had to come in, we cut out all the rotted steel to make a template. This one we actually weren't even able to make a template. We sent some pieces, kind of like a little bit of what you see right here, in the same shape, so that way they can contort multiple pieces of steel to make that perfect radius so we could stitch weld everything back in, giving it that structure and making sure when we put everything back together, it's gonna last the test of time. We had the same situation on this side where we're making all those custom radiuses, making it exactly the same shape as what we have. And then when we were over here and we popped this panel, we found that there was a little more steel that was rotted right there. We cut it from the inside and we're gonna stitch all that back in so we can put that back down, and this side will be good too. Over here, you could see the opposite side, the passenger side of that big pass-through storage area that used to be filled with those water tanks. And man, look at how much space we got to work with on this build. Now that we've talked about the general progress we've made on the outside, let me show you where you start when you're trying to figure out how to make that floor plan fit. Now that we've established our 0 point and we know what kind of space we have to build, we're marking it on the floor, and we're gonna mark every couple feet so that way we know where we're at. And when you're laying everything out, we have dimensions. And then what we want to try to figure out is how those measurements tie into what you see right here with the blue tape, as far as all the storage bays that are underneath. Because the storage bays that are underneath are very important to know where they are. So that way when we're trying to design how everything's gonna fit here and water flows there, you know, if you have a sink or you have a toilet, all of those things are all gonna be justified or create problems depending on where you're gonna put your tanks, how you're gonna make the plumbing go, and how everything's gonna have to work together. And then we could talk to this customer and find out what kind of needs does he have. Does he have this need that he wants this long booth over here, or does he want to sleep 4 people in a bunk bed? We don't know. We're still trying to gather all that information, find out how to apply that into the space that we have, so that way we can do a mock-up and figure out how all these holes, are they going to be able to be reused, or are we going to have to patch them in and then start over? We got 33 feet. 33 feet to make this build be everything that this customer wants. And right now, I think one of the only things that's kind of set in stone is we're going to go nightstand, and a bed in the center, and then everything else in the front, I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be nothing short of amazing. So this is where we are right now on this Gypsy build. It's just getting underway. Stay tuned, stay watching. If you're in Fontana, California, and you want to talk about something that's going on in your mind or on your RV, we're always here to help. Right across the street from the California Speedway. Check us out on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, like this video to get notified of future projects and future videos to come, or if you're in Fontana, California, stop on by. I'm not good at, I guess, directions. I hear dum dum dum. And okay, that was as stiff as you could get. Or if you're in Fontana, California, stop on by and laugh on more. Blibbity blibbity blibbity. All right. Yeah.